Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about what happens when we have Mars placed in the sign of Capricorn in the 10th house. And this video is specifically for Aries ascendant. So, Vedic Astrology is what I teach. Most people go off of Western, which is okay with me. I'm okay with people if people are wrong. you that's just something that I like to say to, irritate people. But it's true. There are differences, a lot of differences between Vedic and Western astrology. And if you want to know those differences, then you can go to my website, my YouTube channel and look up those differences. It's called, the video is something like differences between Western and Vedic astrology. Alright, so my friends, today we are talking about Vedic astrology and what happens when we have Mars and Capricorn in the 10th house for Aries ascendant. So, the first thing that we need to do today is kind of explain each of these three things. There's actually three things, but we're only going to talk about really two things, because Capricorn and the 10th house are essentially the same energy. Alright, so I hope everyone is doing well and everyone's day is going well as well. And hello to my loyal fans and listeners of the channel. You guys have been on my mind a lot lately, so let's get into the video. So Capricorn, Mars and Capricorn. So, well, first off, what does Mars mean? What does it symbolize? Mars is, of course, the warrior. Mars is the fighter. Mars is the masculine energy. It loves to fight. It loves to be combative. It loves to go out and accomplish the mission, kill, conquer, capture, whatever it needs to do to win and be victorious and all that stuff. And so, this is Mars energy. It relates to the bones, the blood, Mars is also bones, but it's also blood. It's also the heart, the vasculature, basically, the vein and heart and blood structure within the body. And so Mars also relates to, masculine energy, vitality, vigor, libido, things like that. And Capricorn Mars also relates to real estate and construction and things like that too. And Capricorn is, well, both, as I said, both the 10th house and Capricorn have the same energy. Why is that? Because Capricorn is the 10th sign of the zodiac. So, being placed in the 10th house, those energies go along very well. So, what is Capricorn? Capricorn is symbolized by the mountain goat. And as you know, the mountain goat is, it takes a long time to get there, and, sometimes you see sometimes you'll see these mountain goats climbing up a cliff like that. A mountain just going straight up and down with these little crevices and, outcroppings. They put their feet on them, and, it takes a long time, especially if you're climbing a steep mountain, And so the theme with Capricorn is slow and steady wins the race. You know, uh, just being slow, methodical. You know, you don't do anything without thinking through the strategy, the plan, the forethought. And remember, when we're thinking about something, that's the moon. But I'm just saying this is the energy of that. So Capricorn is disciplined, it's structured, it's organized, it's very linear thinking. It's very that. You know, it knows its job, and it's accomplishing one task at a time. It's very slow. It's not multitasking. It's not, trying to get 10 things done. It's the guy who picks up one brick at a time and builds this bridge, over 10 or 20 or 30 years that's going to last, the next 100 years. Or the next even, few hundred years. So it shows that like hard work and discipline and structure and organization can really really help you, and to do things right, and to even just taking one brick at a time and laying that down, that can build a foundation that will stand for ages. So this is important stuff. It's Capricorn. It's a very hardworking planet, or sign. So what happens when we have, everybody has this misunderstanding that, that this combination of when Mars is placed in a sign ruled by Saturn, everybody has the assumption that, oh, it's gonna be slow, it's gonna be, you're gonna be spinning your wheels because Mars wants to go fast and Saturn wants to go slow. No, that's not the case. You see, Mars is the warrior. Mars is the the kind of the second in command. It's the general, secondary to the king. And what Saturn does is he gives instructions. He is the boss. He is the king. He is the architect. He's in charge of the job. And so it's like having you might think of it as like having the Saturn being the construction manager, the architect, the planner, and Saturn and Mars, or Mars being the construction worker. So when we have this combination, things get done very fast. Saturn brings in the discipline, Capricorn brings in the discipline, and Mars brings in the desire, the drive, the willpower to get things done. And so this makes a very organized person. This makes a very disciplined and structured person. You might see this person in the military. They might, have their, their blues on, or their dress uniform on, and it might be just looking pristine. They've, got up at 4:30 a.m. and polished their shoes, and got went on their morning jog or hike or run, and by the time you see them, they're all they're ready for the day. They're looking sharp. They have a mental fortitude and discipline, and very sharp people. And so, yeah, I mean, Mars Capricorn in the 10th house. Like, a lot of people could be with this placement in the military. The 10th house is the house of your career. The 10th house is the house of your fortune and your fame, and, like, I would say, like, your public reputation, how you're known. You know, a lot of people know people as military people. A lot of people know people as, you know, like if I were to say, uh, what's his name, General Mike Flynn. Like, obviously, you would know that person, and the name, Mike Flynn would, you know, come back as like military guy. You know, so when we're talking about Mars in Capricorn, everybody has this, you know, this picture of, you know, it being, you know, Capricorn wants to slow Mars down and whatever. Mars is excelled, Mars is exalted in Capricorn, by the way. And so this leads to a great Mars, an energetic Mars, a disciplined, structured, you know, fighter who has his, you know, he's not wandering around the battlefield confused. He's not looking for his gun, looking for his, you know, bullets, or confused about who the enemy is. No, he's very sharp in that way. You know, he knows what he's doing. He's very capable, very dangerous. Well, I'm just saying, like, if he's a warrior, he would be a, you know, pretty much a dangerous one because he was competent, you know. So this is the theme with this placement. You know, this is, everybody has this this you know, this misunderstanding about Mars and Saturn. And so, you know, just when you think about this position, to me, obviously the warrior comes up, and that's like somebody's profession. It could be, speaking about profession, it could be like a mercenary. You could be a mercenary, you could be a government contractor, something related to military, something related to violence, something even like security. You know, if you're running security, you know, even Secret Service, or even just home security guy, you know, security system installer. These are the positions that, you know, anything around weapons, knives, like, even like you could be a butcher. You know, you could sell guns, you could sell weapons, knives, and things like that, with this placement. And so, going back to the roots of this, like, you're just known as a very warrior-like person if you have this placement. You know, you're going to be known as like a warrior, as something with someone with this, you know, strong masculine energy, and you know, even if, like, you're a woman or whatnot with this energy, like, you know, your husband is going to be having this warrior energy, or because Mars is the husband. Um, and so yeah, this is pretty much what this is. And so don't let Capricorn deceive you. It is. Even when I go back to the analogy of the mountain goat, um, the mountain goat with Mars determination, he's like, well, I'm pretty stuck right now. I'm on this, little half-inch ledge right here, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it up, but damn it, I'm gonna make it up some way, somehow. And so that's the energy that Mars brings us with this, with his energy, so with his placement. So yeah, guys. So that's about it from me. By the way, you can check out all of my courses down here. I have rune readings, I have astrology reading, I have career coaching, life coaching, distance energy healing, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And yeah, so go ahead and check that out. And, I know we're talking about Mars today, but Venus is also a wonderful planet to worship and to get to know. So yeah, so I would encourage you guys to go check out Venus. Also, don't forget, I have my Vedic Astrology book, Tantric Secrets of Vedic Astrology, right there. You can go on Amazon and purchase it there, Amazon.com, and just search it up, and it'll show up. It's in various different markets. I know it's in India, I know it's in the UK, it's all over the place, so wherever you are, you can find it. And as well as, I have my Qigong courses, which are right here. This one is the Self-Transformation Challenge, or I think it's the Cosmic Qigong. I have a couple of them. Yep, that's Cosmic Qigong. And, so yeah, you guys can check that out. And, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I am in the process of creating a interplanetary guided meditation to the 7 planets. So I just recorded the sun video yesterday, and I hope to record some more today and tomorrow. But yeah, you can check that out. Let's see here. So it's not available yet, but it's going to be available very soon. And I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up because that's something to look for. So in this interplanetary guided meditation, we're going to be going outside the 3rd dimension and into the 5th dimension, and it's I've had some really interesting experiences from these meditations. I mean, I've done one to Jupiter, and it just filled me with energy, and I was kind of had to take some time off and just kind of rest and relax for a couple days, because I mean Jupiter's energy, I mean guru, Jupiter is guru, so that was some pretty heavy energy, some pretty deep energy. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget, go to GeboTheShaman.com and Patreon.com/GeboTheShaman are my 2 websites, and you can go check them out. Alright, guys, and the doggy just walked in, so that means it's time to go. So take care, guys, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.